Hello again. As you are probably aware, it is the World Cup. We are actually getting out of the first stage of the World Cup, and as they say in English, they call this the group stage. And as we are progressing, I would like to share with you a few things that I have learned about vocabulary for these Americans. They say soccer. Of course, the rest of the world says football, but that is the American way. They like to be a little bit different. So anyway, since this is about learning English and American English, I'd like to show you a few of the words that I've learned since arriving in this incredible country. So we are in the group stage, and after this group stage, and I think I might just take my own life if Germany does not make it out of this stage, because that is an abomination to the way we have played in the past. After the group stage, we get to the round of 16, and this is simple. There are 16 teams. It is the round of 16. After this, we call this is where if you lose, you go home. Winner advances on. So we go on to the quarterfinals after this. The quarterfinals is where 8 teams are playing. After the quarterfinals, we advance to the semifinals. And in the semifinals, wow, things are getting very serious. It is not like the rest of the rounds. You are one of the best 4 teams in the world. And if you advance past the semifinals, oh wow, you are in the final game. You are competing to be the best in the world. Like Germany has been so many times. But this year, I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know if it will happen again. Anyway, these are the stages. So we are in the group stage now, and we will be commencing the round of 16 after this. But that is not all. I don't want to just share with you. This is boring. This is technical. I want to share with you some of the words I've learned about the game itself. How the Americans call soccer, of course the rest of us, we say football. But we are going to begin with the very back. So I want you to imagine this is the field. Maybe I will put something up there as a visual aid, as they say. So the man in the back of the goal, he is guarding. He makes dives and he goes and he makes sure that the ball does not pass this line. It is his job to protect everything in this area right here. And he's called the goalie or the goalkeeper. And I have even heard some slang about he is just the keeper. So people will say this in America. I have heard this. After the goalkeeper, we have the line of defense right here. We have the center back here, and then we have the left back. The left back on the right, on the left, of course. And then we have the right back, and he is on the right side. Then we have the midfield here, of course. And after in the midfield, you have similar. It is left and center and right. And some teams like to play with attacking midfielders, right? Because they want to score as well. They do not want to be left out of the action. It is such a boring game if you do not score, right? And sometimes you have defensive midfielders. It's so boring. I would never play defensive midfielder, not to save my life. I was always, and then we have in front of the midfield, we have the forwards or the wingers. There are a few names: striker, forward, wingers, but they play at the top. These are the guys. They are making things happen. This is the reason you watch the game, because they can score. But wait, I have neglected. I'm sorry. That is not all the vocabulary that you need to know. For instance, the person in charge of the team, the one who is telling them where to go and what to do, he's often angry and yelling at these players. And when they score, of course, he is excited. This is the coach. He is the one who is the man of the team. He is the main one they look to for guidance on what to do in the game, right? And then you have those players. They they do not play that often. Some of them do not play at all. They are there for moral support, as we say. And these are the subs, the substitutes. So when you see a substitution, that is a sub. That is his name. He is just a sub. And the subs, they sit on the bench. So if you say that you are a bench warmer, or they are bench warmer, it is somewhat of an insult. It's like saying, you keep the bench warm. And then at halftime, when I come out of the game, there we go, halftime. This is the interval in between the first part of the game and the second part, right? We have an interval of about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the game, and this is halftime. Then we have the parts of the field, right? So I'm going to start in the middle. We have the midfield, the center line. This is the midfield, where that big circle, right? It circles around the midfield. And then we're getting over here, right? We're getting close to the end of the field. We have the penalty area. And if they take a foul, this is a foul. You see this many times. Oftentimes players cry when nothing happens, but they cry, right? To tell the referee that there was a foul, right? Because they want a free kick. They want to score, of course they do. But they oftentimes manipulate the situation, right? And so there's the penalty kick that you take in the penalty area. And then the last little line that you see right in front of, I'm getting to it, don't worry, I'll get there. It is the goalie box, right? It is only 6 meters. This is where the goalie takes that kick. Oh, and there we go. That thing that the ball hits up against at the back of the goal, right? That is the net, right? That is all for today, and you have a great day. And please, feel free, leave all the comments you want. Hans loves to look at these comments, right? I want to help you as much as I have been helped, because I feel like fluency is something we do together. You do not achieve fluency on your own. You have to have some help, right? And so I'm here for you. All right, you have a great day.